Today, approximately 54% of the United States population have been to a college or university, and 39% of women go to a college or university. It is not abnormal to see a female go to college and earn a degree in science, but that is not how it has always been. Although women were not allowed to attend the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Ellen Richards' actions ultimately led to a more gender-diverse student body at MIT. She did this by advocating for women and showing her perseverance and unique scientific perspective to MIT. Richards' scientific contributions and achievements convinced MIT to admit her in as a special student, going against the gender policies and social norms. Richards wanted all women to have an equal college experience, similar to hers, so she persevered and founded the Women's Laboratory at MIT.
In the early 1800s, and before, women were seen as only a few occupations and homekeepers. Most women did not go to college, and even less studied science. The women that were in science did not get full credit for their achievements and findings, often when a man would. Women who advocated for equal rights were often shut down and dissuaded. According to Tulane University, pregnancy and motherhood can also lead to employers discriminating against female employees. Many women with children must make family their top priority over their careers. Because mothers are less likely to work longer hours or take on additional responsibilities, they may be treated differently than their male counterparts. That is just one example of a reason for gender discrimination. Women were not able to vote, earn a living, or hold a political office. Even women who showed great potential were not societally recognized and accepted as equals due to their gender. There needed to be someone to change that, and there was.
Ellen Henrietta Swallow Richards was born on December 3, 1842, just 6 years before the Seneca Falls Women's Rights Convention in 1848 that was said to start the women's rights movement. She was born into a family that strongly believed in education. Her mother and father homeschooled her from a very young age. Because of this schooling, Richard learned some desirable traits, including perseverance, determination, and a strong work ethic. She also discovered an aptitude for the scientific field, especially chemistry. Unfortunately, women were only viewed as wives, mothers, and homekeepers. Only men were allowed to attend most Ivy League colleges and other prestigious universities, including the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Richard's parents wanted her to pursue a higher education degree, so she went off to Vassar College, one of the first U.S. colleges to accept a woman. Richards earned a Bachelor of Arts degree and went on a job hunt, but was denied at many places due to her gender. While searching for a job, one of the employers of a lab she reached out to recommended applying to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Richards decided to take the advice and apply to MIT. At first she was rejected and was told that MIT did not accept women into their programs. Richards persevered and showed MIT her determination and unique scientific perspective. After all of this, MIT decided to allow her in as a special student, meaning she was not on the roster, did not pay tuition, and would not be earning a PhD. Richards agreed to these terms and attended the institute in 1871. However, Richards was outcasted and was not respected by many of the other students. Richards even said, "I hope that I'm winning in a way which others will keep open. Perhaps the fact that I'm not a radical and that I do not scorn womanly duties, but deem it a privilege to clean up and supervise the room and sew things, etc., is winning me stronger allies than anything else. I am useful in a general way, and they can't say study spoils me for anything else." One person that did respect her was Robert Richards, a professor at MIT. He had Richards come and translate a piece of German text for him, and the two eventually ended up falling in love with one another and ending up getting married in 1875. Richards unfortunately was unable to earn a PhD, but she was able to earn a Bachelor's of Science degree in chemistry. Although Richards had gotten a degree, she was unable to obtain a job with the same pay and importance as a male job holder. According to the New York Historical, Robert made enough money to support them both. This allowed Ellen to pursue a career in the sciences without pay for many years. Although she was not able to get a well-suited job, Richards co-founded the American Association of University Women that advocated for women in or wanting to go to university. Seeing all of these accomplishments, Richards was accepted into Smith College, where in 1910 she earned a PhD. But just a year later, on March 30th, 1911, Richards died in her home due to a heart attack. According to Women in the American Story, she was still a member of MIT's faculty and actively conducting research until the day she died.
Her contributions were amazing, but unfortunately, in Richards' time, many people argued against giving women equal social status in society and in places of profession. The mid-1800s marked an official start to the women's suffrage movement. Many people advocating for women's rights received backlash, and others tried to discourage them. More elite and popular colleges remained male-only until the 1900s. However, in the early 1910s and 1920s, many more women's colleges began to open, and college admissions started to level out. It was still very hard for women to receive equal job opportunities as men, especially in fields of science, math, business, or politics. Richards wanted to change that, so she worked hard to open a women's laboratory at MIT. In this letter to Richards' friend, Flora, we see her talking about the progress in opening the women's laboratory. A few years after establishing the women's laboratory, MIT decided to allow women to officially apply and enroll. Since MIT was a well-respected university, it led an example. It helped show that women were just as capable as men.
According to Patsy Parker from Southwestern Oklahoma University, although women have represented a low percentage of the workforce holding a professional position, the percentage of females in the professions is increasing. The United States Bureau of Labor Statistics 2014 indicates females now hold 47% of professional business and service positions. Richards' other efforts are still holding a stand today, with the AAUW running strong and continually helping women who want to attend college or university. It is also much easier for women to get into colleges and universities now. This is mostly because of the 14th Amendment and Title IX. According to uscourts.gov, specifically Title IX states that no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from the participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. This has directly impacted MIT, and today approximately 49% of its student body is composed of women. Richards' actions have brought opportunities to many deserving women, and these women are helping shape society today. The fight for women's rights started 200 years ago, and while great progress has been made in the U.S., women are still considered underrepresented in science.
But certainly, Richards' incredible and unique life story had a huge local impact at MIT, which was one of the first major steps in college diversification. Her actions directly led to further equality in the staff and student body. She helped pave the road of opportunity and equal rights. Those impacts are seen today more than ever. People like Richards have been there throughout history. We might not know their names, but they fought for what they believed in, and the impacts of their actions are being seen in our society today. And though their rights may not have been equal, the responsibilities they took upon themselves were incredible. And without them, who knows what society would be like today?